Since I was young, I had a dream to get 100 bands. So much money that it can't fit in a rubber band. I was on the bottom, now I got the upper hand.
What's good, y'all?
What's good, y'all?
Welcome back to our channel, MK.
I'm Brandon.
Equals
Brandon. Yo.
So, we're back with another reaction video. Fantastic hip hop. This is a new channel that we haven't heard of, but now we have. So, how Drake just tried to clap back at Kendrick Lamar again.
Once again.
Dot. Wop, 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 wop.
You already know. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the Good Vibes crew. And also comment down below. Are y'all burnt out from the whole Drake and Kendrick stuff yet?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of, I ain't gonna lie to you.
A little bit. But anyway, that's 616. I cannot talk. 616 in LA. Breakdown by What's the Dirt. Anyway, that was crazy. But make sure I go watch that. And yeah, watch all the other videos. Check out the Patreon.
Oh yeah, subscribe to y'all. It's free.
Yeah, it is free.
Yup.
Yeah.
The Megan album is on there. The full reaction.
Megan album's is up.
I think that's up.
We're gonna do the Shannon Sharp interview soon. So be on the lookout. And yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna see what y'all boy Drizzy Drake talking about.
Aubrey Angels.
The Aubrey Angels. Comment down below if you an Aubrey Angel. And yeah.
Are you an Aubrey Angel or are you just a Drake fan? Face ass.
Are you a Drake drizzler?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Anyway, screen record starts right now. Yeah.
Yo.
Now, after Drake just released 2 new songs in the form of features on Camila Cabello's new album,
comment down below what y'all think of, yeah, it came out Friday. Comment down below what y'all think of Drake's features on, I could never remember this girl's name, but comment down below what y'all think of his verses.
XOXO. I think it's safe to say that the cycle is now complete. And after an array of weird songs that displayed to us that Drake is having an identity crisis, he finally found some sort of footing to stand on musically at the moment, but this is no longer by being one of the most overly confident rappers that we have ever seen like before the Kendrick beef, but it's now by just being a full-on pop star. And after Kendrick Lamar clearly...
Okay. This one thing I do want to say, because everyone clowning Drake for making these types of songs. He was doing this before the whole Kendrick stuff anyways. So, he was always making these summer songs. Me personally, I don't care about them, but obviously the younger girls, they love this shit, so, but yeah. I'm not gonna say, Kendrick made this nigga to, turn into, a pop star. He been doing this shit, so I just gotta say that.
But it's now by just being a full-on pop star. And after Kendrick Lamar clearly laid out that he likes Drake with the melodies and not when he acts tough on Euphoria. If the embarrassing moments of Wagwan Delilah and You My Everything were not damaging enough in terms of cementing Drake's defeat and just showing the world how quickly the wrath of Kendrick Lamar can make somebody go from being as cocky to as lost as ever, this moment will cement everything, because between the way that Drake has come back outside in preparation for these new tracks, to ultimately how they will end up being his biggest moments in this post-beef era of his career and solidify his reputation in this current moment. All in all, in a time where Kendrick Lamar is having another victory lap off the momentum of his pop-out concert and Not Like Us video shoot. This moment for Drake, while despite making more noise for him than anything else has, it's not necessarily helping his case. Now, before we can get into these new tracks from Drake and what they are doing on Impact, we need to quickly look at how Drake has responded to Kendrick Lamar's pop-out concert, which did immortalize that Kendrick is the clear winner of this beef, as the entire rap game celebrated him like few other rappers ever have been while they can still smell their flowers. And when it comes to how Drake has responded, it's clear that this massive moment struck a nerve with him, because from the cryptic story posts that have been trying to create some sort of buzz around his name despite the barrage of rappers we just found out absolutely despise him, it's clear that with weird story post after weird story post, Drake has been trying to get any sort of point on the board that he can through any means possible right now, and even further than just some of the cringy selfies and random pictures that are hinting at something.
The little memes of lose esteem, they figured you out.
Or
It's just funny how, like, goes back to the Meek Mill stuff when Drake was talking about, like, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers or whatever. This is basically what happened to fucking Drake. All this dude is just doing is posting on IG. Y'all be acting like this shit like breaking news. Like he dropped like a diss track. It's like, I don't know. It's just getting annoying, bro.
I'm telling you, y'all really gotta think. He really ain't saying shit.
He's not saying nothing, man. He's not saying nothing.
Kendrick doing all this act. Drake ain't doing nothing.
He's not.
He's not doing anything. Just because he's posted don't mean it's a response. He's just posting because he's trying to. That's just him.
Yeah, for
He
real.
still has not replied to Kendrick at all. So that's
real.
why I'm like, y'all can't see that he lost.
Yeah, and I just hate the people on social media once again. Like they be acting like, man, Drake not even bothered about it. Like he not even worried about Kendrick. I'm like, bro, how do y'all know? Like, how do y'all know? Like, it's so easy for Drake. He's an actor. He's been in like the whole Hollywood shit for like years. He knows how to like manipulate everybody.
Right?
Bro.
I'm like, bro,
It's
y'all
so easy.
forgetting he an actor.
It's so easy for him to make it look like he having like a good time and not worried about nothing. Honestly, he's fucking Drake. He can do any of that
Like,
shit,
he's
bro.
clearly bothered.
Like,
Damn.
y'all know what he going through. Y'all really don't. And like, y'all really expect me to believe this man, he went bowling and his name was 69 Guy. Y'all expect me to say like, oh, Drake, he not worried about Kendrick. Like, come on, bro.
Who would, if he wasn't worried, he would not put that in his name.
Even if he is trolling, obviously that should get into him because he keep hearing it. He keep hearing it.
I'm like, bro, if it wasn't bothering me, he would have just had his name regular.
Like, come on, bro.
Goofy.
I was
Damn,
like, at the end of the day, none of us, like, we don't, whoever watching this, like, none of us knows Drake. We don't know none of these people. So I'm like,
bro,
it's just dumb.
What really turned a lot of eyes was when Drake voted on a poll this week about which diss tracks were the best during the feud between him and Kendrick, and according to the user's poll, who was called the Good Rap Page, which shout out to him.
Oh, he stay on it.
He does.
Like, do you take a break, bro?
Comment down below what song y'all think Drake voted for.
I don't think he voted for nothing.
He probably didn't.
I think
But
he
if
voted
you-
for himself.
Probably.
I'm dead ass.
Yeah, I mean, that is, it's crazy. I just skipped over it. I was just,
he wants y'all niggas to be like, oh my god, he voted.
right.
Like, I don't think he voted for Not Like Us. I don't think he voted for Euphoria. I think he voted for
I know he didn't vote for Meet the Grams. So.
bro, I know he voted for, like, he voted for himself.
It's possible he voted for Not Like Us. Because at the end of the Hard Part 6, he said he actually does fuck with the song. He just didn't like that Kendrick doubled down on the pedophile shit.
Because they exposed him.
Yeah, but he said that song is something like he could dance to. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that has to be bittersweet for him. Because, like, he probably hears the song, he probably want to dance to it, but he's like, damn.
It's about you.
It's about me.
In the worst way.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Drake voted for Not Like Us, but beyond Drake actually admitting defeat on an Instagram poll, at the end of the day, what matters most and what will be judged the most importantly is what goes on behind the microphone. So with these two new songs, after a period where Kendrick Lamar just united what feels like the entire genre behind him and everything he has stood for this year in hip-hop, how does Drake respond? Does he show that despite what feels like a genre and reputation that is collapsing more and more with every single moment, that he is still not going to go down without a fight? Or does he only manage to let everything continue to crumble on him even more, and in typical Drake fashion in this era? You probably guessed it, he is only further destroying his credibility within the hip-hop space because this song is just proving that everything Kendrick Lamar did against him worked. And he really got Drake to step out of the hip-hop space as a whole for the time being. And now if Drake maybe came with a melodically driven hit song that was as infectious as something like One Dance, maybe the conversation could start to shift, and Drake could really set the precedent that despite getting a loss handed to him, he can still release undeniable hits that you cannot deny their greatness. Both of these tracks fall short of any of these expectations, and in all honesty, these songs aren't just a miss, but they sound like cuts that are serving as a direct extension from Drake's most polarizing and panned album, which was, of course, Honestly Nevermind. So with the major song in this bunch, which...
Comment down below, how do y'all feel about Honestly Nevermind? I remember when I first heard it, I was like, man, this shit sucked. I remember when I listened to it, like, again, I was like, I was like, I kind of can see what people talking about, but I don't know. Comment down below what y'all think about it.
Titled Hot Uptown. This is the cut that was designed to be the massive hit with Drake and Camila Cabello going back and forth over an up-tempo dance beat, and while in a vacuum, this is a decent track that you can throw on and it will definitely give you some good vibes. This song offers absolutely nothing at all that you'd call genuinely special and just gets by from doing the absolute bare minimum and playing to the most simple of conventions when it comes to what makes a palatable song to throw on the radio, a speaker, or in a clothing store, and if this is the bar, then great, Drake succeeded. But if this song is trying to be a statement and even an answer back to Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, which has become the song of the summer at this point, and if this track is trying to remind us not just to greater audiences, but to the entire hip-hop community especially, that Drake really is this undeniable force that should be in the conversation with somebody like Kendrick at all. Unless we determine greatness by whose music would play the best at Target, this song fails on all fronts, and with the other cut ugly. This is nothing but an interlude from Drake, which just features his whining singing, which has him talking about the same old tired topics about how he loves a girl, she doesn't love him back, and that it is making this almost 40-year-old man sad that he can't find something within these superficial relationships. And again, with this being the
That is true.
That's why I don't like those types of Drake songs. Like it sounds cool. It's like he flowing and shit, but it's like it's just the same shit, bro. Just different scenarios.
Like,
That's all
bro,
it
that
is,
nigga
bro.
is 40 years old and you rap like
Still rapping about getting your heart broke. It's like, come on, man. Like,
you're not a child. You're a grown ass man.
I mean, man, you told me out of all the girls you've been with, all the girls, I'm talking about grown women, but out of all the grown women like you've been with, like ain't none of them like made you like happy. Like, come on, bro.
Alright, like at this point, Drake,
It's something with you, man.
and you 40.
Like, come on, bro.
Y'all can put two and two together on that.
Mm.
Like,
find
for real.
something.
Yeah.
And the way these dudes be going crazy over Drake,
Yeah.
I don't know. You just bring something real out of them.
Oh my
Bring a
gosh.
different side out of their ass.
Man, I saw this man with
Drake got that effect.
his nails painted, which is it's nothing wrong with, because I mean a lot of dudes do it. I don't do it, but hey. But he had his nail painted. He had like Hello Kitty on his nails. Like, what
Who,
up?
Drake did?
Yes. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like,
Be for real, y'all.
what's going on, man?
He's a girl. He's a girl's girl. He's come on now.
It's real competition.
He gonna pop ass with him. He wants to.
It's crazy.
Within these superficial relationships, and again, with this being the best that you have to offer at this moment in time, especially after you were just called out for being so immature despite your age.
Come on.
It really just proves that Kendrick never has to do anything in this beef again if he does not want to, and that he needs to be dismissed from the conversation about what is going on with Drake as a whole right now, because Drake is bringing all of these problems onto himself as he is trying to get away with the absolute bare minimum, and is moving in directions that are only further validating the biggest disses that Kendrick threw his way. When we look at it from this angle, in all honesty, it's a perfect fit that Drake decided to drop off not one but two features on this very album, because just like Camila Cabello, Drake is an artist who is trying to desperately search for an identity at the moment, and both are just failing to capture any of the magic that their older music had to their respective audiences.
Oh, there might be some truth to that. It's talking about Drake is trying to catch like a new, trying to catch like a new identity with like music. That could be true because
Yeah.
a lot of these rappers don't mess with him anymore. Like, he really like relying on Sexy Red or Old Girl and like just like newer artists, kind of. So
That is.
he
trying to take they shit.
yeah, he probably is kind of like searching a little bit.
Are just failing to capture any of the magic that their older music had to their respective audiences as they step further and further away from what made them special in the first place. And now, while this is only further dampering Drake's abysmal musical batting average this year with a few songs that just sound like a step up from the just laughable majority of cuts on Honestly Nevermind, the timing of a song coming out like this right now is horrible, and the optics of it all is just terrible, because after Kendrick Lamar showed off that he is the sheer embodiment of hip-hop as he brought unification into the genre like few other rappers ever had, Drake is running away from rap as a whole and is now just hopping on generic trends with pop artists? I mean, when we look at all of this in conjunction, with each passing week, moments like these are only making Kendrick's words age better and better, and are really turning a song like Euphoria into this immortal piece of music that, beyond being one of the best rapping displays the genre has seen in a very long time, served as this breakdown of Drake that's only seeming to foreshadow more and more of his failures in ways that we have never seen before. Now, what I honestly think is most interesting about this entire song is what it represents for the direction Drake is going to be going in for the rest of this summer. Because with the way he has been moving online, to the way it's so clear that he's still trying to fight back with Kendrick in his own sad ways. I think it's inevitable that he will only release more new music from here, but I think these songs are proof that at least Drake is going to be staying away from rap for some time, and with everything he has been leaning into, I'm going to make a prediction that we are going to end up getting another project like Drake's Honestly Nevermind, and maybe even a full-fledged sequel, which his entire purpose will be to shift the entire narrative around him in this moment and give people those summer vibes that may help them forget about how scathing Not Like Us is. But if this project is anything like these songs, I don't think this, or really any project from Drake, will do anything right now to help him, and while if he was smart, he would have just went into hiding. It's clear that this spiraling individual who cannot stay out of the limelight because his whole worth seems to be based off optics and the impressions of others will only continue to risk hurting his reputation more and more instead of taking time to do the one thing that may just help him out in the long run: sitting down and reflecting. So let me know, what do you think of these new records in the never-ending downfall of Drake, and how do you think they compare to everything he's been up to, and do you think they help him any bit? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to see how Kendrick Lamar just saved West Coast hip-hop, check out the suggested video.
Good video.
Not too soft.
Yeah, I'm saying he is right though. Like, if that is Drake's plan, it does feel like it is like him making like a sequel to Honestly Nevermind, and like I don't know, that basically just proves that, like he said, like Kendrick just made you just stop like trying to make like rap songs.
Right, and honestly, if he can come out with an Honestly Nevermind like 2 type of thing, I think he gonna have like a subliminal name on the album, to be honest. Yeah, like, I don't think it's gonna be Honestly Nevermind. I think it's gonna be like something subliminal.
It could.
You know how he do.
It could.
It's gonna be towards Kendrick or something, or some other rap. I think he's gonna do some weird shit.
Yeah, because when you dropped the first Honestly Nevermind, it was Kendrick's birthday that he dropped it on, like 2 years ago at this point, I think. And so I can see him trying to do it again, not on Kendrick's birthday, obviously, but I don't know, man.
He gonna do something petty. I know
he is for sure. He already trying to, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm calling it in case it happens. But when Drake drops his
whatever summer song he got,
or project, I have a feeling it's a project because you know he did it before. But if he drops a project, whatever it is, I think Kendrick gonna drop right after. I don't know why, because I feel like I
don't know.
He always waits until Drake does something.
Yeah, he did say headshots all year, so I don't know. He on his head
because I can see him doing that.
I could also see Drake probably dropping this project whenever Kendrick drops his music video to try to take attention away from him, which is not gonna happen. But I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting, man, this summer. And also I'm curious. I'm like, all right, so the summer is gonna be over with. Like, so Drake, what you gonna do for the fall? I mean, October is like your shit, OVO, whatever. So I don't know. I'm curious, but
yeah.
But I'm curious what y'all think too. Comment down below what y'all think Drake is gonna do. Do y'all really think that? Well, it's pretty obvious. Like Kendrick just made this nigga just stop rapping. but how y'all feel about these features that Drake's been doing? Are y'all excited for Honestly Nevermind 2 if that happens? Yeah, just comment down below y'all thoughts and opinions. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to be part of the Good Vibes crew. Good vibes. And yeah, we out.
Ride me like a lamb. She thinks she fuck with me, so she gon' try to leave a man. But she blew me in the past, so she blew her chance. I told her if she come over, better bring a friend. Bitch, I only fuck with 10s.